Jack Nicholson would be employed in the hotel over the Christmas period, and that Tom Beer would be sent out to get the tree. More on this when we've worked out a funnier way of using their mistake.
Excellent. A few other things coming in on the question of the week. Paul Harris says to the question, how do you feel about losing to the Kingston lot? How do you think? David Saunders said, same as any other defeat, always looking forward to the next game to hopefully put it right. That guy Albs, I feel good because we won tonight. We won! They may have won the game, but moral victories are more important, etc. Pete from MK1 says, gutted to be missing out on a third round trip to Fleetwood. And Paris Rayner says, don't like losing matches, especially when AFC are involved, but I'm glad the distraction from our more important League One campaign is over. Sounds fair enough. Have we got any roundabout suggestions in anywhere?
Yeah, I've got some here. Rayleigh from Watford says, it's a trick question. It's Kingston again, isn't it? Simon from London says, is it the 2043 intersection? And Kevin from Bath says, is it Stacey Bushes? Stacey Bushes comes up an awful lot, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. I didn't put a thing on that one. But yes. Okay. We've had a Facebook post in that says Paul Harris is now consoling himself with chocolate, which is nice. Thanks for letting us know, Paul. Franco Volpe said, MooCamp Radio, more of an orgy than a threesome. Can't really argue with that. I think there's one other thing. Let me just see here. We have from Shiny Hussein, I think first-time contributor, says, sick of hearing about it. To be honest, let's get over it. AFC are nothing anyway. Let them have their 5 minutes.
We
and
are.
I think if I had a decent applause sound, we'd be doing that right now. Yeah. Okay, excellent. Did we just do the roundabouts? We did, didn't we?
We did,
yeah.
yep.
In that case...
We all know how difficult it is to plan ahead without accurate forecasting, so we're proud to support the Bovril Forecast, brought to you by the lovely people at Forecast, telling the future, one cup at a time. And the forecast this week is, tasting rather less congested, but still rather strong.
Let's have a look at what they're saying about us this week.
We've all got some of these, I think. What do we got?
I shall start. You're all antagonistic and provocative to the core. Can't argue with that.
Yeah.
This one here says, I'm teetotal, but will happily raise a glass when you're relegated.
A worthless cup? Really? That's why you played your first choice 11?
Franchise...
Yeah.
Where were you when you were us?
Horrible club, horrible manager, horrible city. I had a great time there last night.
Finally, a victory against our biggest rivals.
Brilliant night. Outside with the 78, could someone let Carl Robinson know that playing Wimbledon isn't a rivalry? One of the most surreal ones, based in the context of the conversation it was in.
Someone else has said we lost, but we're not AFC, so we won.
Did anyone manage to lay down a curler?
Are these real? Can I?
Yeah, these are all genuine.
Akinfenwa hit the winner at the franchise and a famous Johnston's Paint trophy.
That's headline in the Wimbledon Guardian
today,
the famous Johnston's Paint trophy. There was another, I wish I could remember it. There was another headline they had where they seemed to have gone out of the way to make the headline work. It was something to do with charm, and instead of saying Akinfenwa is lucky charm, they managed to word it in such a way that it was rubbish. It was like
they always do
Lieutenant
that,
Dan could have done better than that headline. If you stand on the riverbank long enough, eventually your enemy will float past.
You are a tainted brand and a tainted club. There's a chant in there somewhere. Wouldn't even need a hard sell.
Tainted club. Yeah. Oh, get working on that, boys. That is a good one.
Oh, yeah.
You support a club that was founded on pain, hurt and greed for self-wealth.
MK Dons fans do like dressing up as plastic seats. #empty.
I'm loving self-wealth as a phrase. That's something we need to work with. There was one before the match. It's a nothing game against a team that doesn't exist. And the same person after the match. Fantastic victory that will live with me for many years. You could not write this stuff.
Are there some others who don't deserve a club? Maybe you can nick theirs too.
And until you rid the stigma of franchising, the sword of Damocles will be forever hanging over you.
I bet you I know.
Which is
glorious.
Fantastic. Yeah.
And
absolutely.
I wonder who wrote that.
And I've got one more here that says, I think MK Don's alright, actually.
What a great way. We should end every week with that same. If you could keep texting that same one in, that would be great. Okay, I think we're one short on promos to keep my legal amount up. Let me just do this quickly. Oh, it's not working. Oh, it's
Plain Talking with Mick Bannister, Thursdays at 8 p.m. on Seclo Sounds. Check in for an hour of scintillating chat and music with Mick Bannister and his guests from the world of film and literature. He'll be talking about their achievements and inspiration and finding out about the books and music that accompany them on their travels around the world. Get to know the person behind the headlines. Catch Plain Talking with Mick Bannister, Thursdays at 8 p.m. here on Seclo Sounds.
Dum-de-dum-de-dum.
Right then. At Ramesh Ranga says, AFC Wimbledon beating MK Dons is proof that football exists. And at Alb39 responded saying, what, just like the other times then? At Dan MK Don says, clearly wasn't there for the first and second game then, he copied me. 97 says, yes, AFC Wimbledon beat MK Dons, real football 1, fake football 0, let's all laugh at MK. At Marcus, real football 1, fake football 2, mate. And at Martin Hunter says, judging by the rate of reductions in their away following, AFC will bring approximately 40 fans in the FA Cup next month. Hashtag franchise.
Grandman, thank you very much.
Rule JPT.
When AFC come up top as a bitch, eventually win, cannot invade pitch.
It's surprisingly strenuous. Making links so tenuous.
It's time for Tenuous Links again, where we start with two seemingly unconnected people or things, and then proceed to show, by a series of progressively unrealistic and remarkably tenuous links, just how indeed they are connected. And this week, thanks to Mr. Brando, we show how AFC Kingston's 27-stone marvel, Adebayo Akinfenwa, and Don's newest right-back supremo Mark Randall are in effect brothers from the same mother. Due to his size, when he moves, Akinfenwa makes the ground shake. Shake, Rattle and Roll was a hit for Bill Haley and the Comets. A comet is an icy body that, when passing close to the sun, heats up and shows a coma, and sometimes also a tail. A tail is often attached to the rear of small mammals. A small mammal could be a vole, a weasel, or a mouse. A mouse can run around forever in a wheel or a circle, just for its own amusement. And I give you Mark Randall. I thank you.
Glorious. Okay, I think... can you just let us know roundabout result, please?
It was, indeed, the 2043 intersection in Kingston.
Simon from London was right.
Yeah, Simon, you've won some MooCamp badges.
I bet he's...
Wear them with pride.
Okay, oh, brilliant, how glorious. Yeah, let's just end the world right now.
Should have done the show last night so we could have given them last night to him.
Let me just wrap up. Look, thanks for listening, first of all. This week's show was broadcast live by the four of us with added encouragement from Mr. Darren Hoy. You can shout something now. Hello. The show was written, and I mean written, by Brando and Modders, with additional material and inspiration from Mark Randall, Simon from London, and Christopher Walken. That's the funniest thing I wrote this week, to be fair. That just made me laugh. To lead us into the reggae takeover with Mr. Darren Hoy and with a hearty get well soon from all of us. And this is Morrissey. We'll see you all next week.
be an arm around my waist. Well, surely the hand contains a knife. It's been so all of my life. Why change now? It hasn't. Now this might surprise you, but I find I'm okay by myself, and I don't need you or your morality to save me. No, 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 no. Then came an arm around my shoulder. Well, surely the hand holds a revolver. It's been so all of my life. Why change now? It hasn't. Now this might disturb you, but I find I'm okay by myself, and I don't need you or your benevolence to make sense. No, no, after all these years, I find I'm okay by myself, and I don't need you or your homespun philosophy. No, 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 no. This might make you throb in your bed. I'm okay by myself, and I don't need you, and I never have, I never have. No, no,
MK Pulse proudly sponsors Seclo Sounds. MK Pulse is Milton Keynes' local magazine, bringing helpful information on food, health, fashion, money, travel, culture, and much more to 66,000 readers every month. Plus news, views, and what's on from around the city. If it's happening in Milton Keynes, it's in MK Pulse, and it's available online at www.mkpulse.co.uk. MK Pulse and Seclo Sounds, the heart and soul of the city.